Honey, you gotta go to work. You gotta get out of my way so I can move. That's it. We are pulling out of Thousand Trails Orlando. Zentina got off to work this morning just fine. We're just waiting for the air suspension to inflate. And then we'll be gone. Right now it doesn't look like it's wanting to inflate, so the fix for that, the gentleman next door taught me this, is to come inside here and turn back on your auto level and hit retract all again, and then I guess that opens up a valve and allows the air to start filling out the air suspension. So let's go back out there and take a look. There we go. Looks like we're coming up on this side. Yep, and we're up back here. There we go. Now we're up back here on this side, and now we're up over here too, on the front on the right side. All right, let's just get the driving chair ready, and we'll roll down the road. Next stop, Walmart. So we left Thousand Trails Orlando, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. Like I said, first stop is Walmart. Came to Walmart, the Claremont Walmart, and they don't have water. So when I came here 3 weeks ago, they didn't have water, and I'm not even gonna do the rest of my shopping. We're down to like a quarter of a bottle, and before I get to my next campsite, we're gonna have to have some drinking water. I gotta drink coffee. I can't not drink coffee. So. Anyway, yep, now I gotta hunt down a Walmart that actually has full bottles of Primo water to exchange. And probably sit here and work the phones a minute and find a Walmart that has one instead of just bouncing around with a Class A motorhome chasing water at Walmarts. All right, so instead of chasing water right away, what I'm going to do is I am going to go buy some diesel, and because we're going to be running the generator for the next 3 days, camped out at Dave's, so we definitely could burn through a bit more diesel. We are going to burn through more diesel than we normally do, and so I'm gonna go not gonna buy a lot, but if nothing more than $50. Probably just put $50 in, which will cover us through the weekend, camped out at his place. So that's where I'm headed, and then from there, then I'll find a Walmart. We're at about a half a tank on the diesel now, so I'd rather stay above half a tank. Is where I like to stay. So that's what we're up to. That's what we're gonna do. So we got our diesel. Let's see where we come out at. And $50 is gonna look like it's gonna be, I don't know, almost 14 gallons. Let's see where we come out. 50 bucks got me 13.48 gallons. I got to get my open roads up and running. Maybe this weekend I'll get that all set up. All right, so we're at Walmart number 2. We've got some green solid light for AC in, so we can get the ACs turned on for Murph. So he'll be nice and comfy in here, or as comfy as he can be. He's not gonna like being left in here alone. But all right, let's give it a shot. Say what's up, buddy. Say what's up, Murph. Yeah, you just sit tight a minute. I'm gonna run to Walmart and get some water. All right, or try. Oh no, you can't go with me. So the Walmart here in Plant City, Florida had water. All right, so we're in there like swimwear. Now comes probably the most challenging thing that I will have ever done in the 5 or 4 months of owning this motorhome, paying on this motorhome. I'm getting ready to go to my buddy's house, and to get down his skinny little road and make a couple little sharp turns without going in a ditch, like I said, it's gonna be tough. All right, and I've been warned, don't do this by yourself. It's just me and Murphy, right? It's me and you, Murph. We're gonna have to make it happen, buddy. All right, you spot the tires, okay, and I'll turn the steering wheel. That's just what it's gonna be today, okay? And I got water, so if I end up in a ditch, I got hot dogs, I got the Blackstone, and I got water. We won't die. All right, it could get expensive, but we're not gonna die. All right, Murph, let's do it. All right, so we are approaching a little skinny road. I gotta go down here, and got all these low-hanging trees, skinny dirt road, pretty much everything that this vehicle was not made to be on. And it's going to be a left-hand turn, and of course there's a street pole, and I don't know, you know, I may have to do some back and forth. Plus I got the trailer that I'm towing. Like I said, at best it's going to be sketchy, but I'll do the best I can to record it without cussing and swearing too much as I make it happen. So let's get you guys turned around so you guys can get the perspective I got. Here comes our turn right up here on the left. Right there. See if I can get it and stick it there. Not quite sharp enough. I'm gonna get into a garbage can. Of course, there's a car coming. There, and we're there. We made it. Alright, so we made it off the main road without taking out street signs and hitting garbage cans. And now let's just kind of bump along this pothole filled road. See if we can make it into the next sharp turn, which is coming up. So whether you guys like it or not, I'm probably gonna jump it into 100 frames a second or something like that to speed us up down this road a little bit. Alright, here's the next big tight twisty turn. It'll be sketchy because there's a culvert on either side of this road, and of course I don't want to get into the trailer, so I'll cut it now. No, that's a little too close. Something falling down back. Oh, that's getting into the tree back there. Alright. Right now, keep from putting the Road King in the ditch. We made it, Murph. I barely made it, but we made it. Yeah, buddy. We got in here. And there's the destroyed trailer up from the storm. And there's our old little house right there, Murph. There it is. There it is, Murph. You recognize our old house, don't you? Little 20-foot box. Let's see if we can get it right in here. Underneath these trees. I think that's gonna do her, bud. That's gonna do it right there, buddy. Alright, we made it in. We made it in, buddy. I know, we'll let you outside to get a little pee-pee time. Alright, alright, alright. Well, it's been a good Father's Day weekend, 2025. And Zentina and Murphy and I, come on Murph, come on, have spent the weekend out at our friends Dave and Kayla's place. And it has been raining. The creek is all full of water when we first got in here on Friday. It's Monday this morning. Got in here Friday, it was all dry, no water in the creek. But we have had rain every single day we've been here this weekend. And just do a quick little walk around. There's my old white trailer that the tree is still sitting on from the hurricanes this last year in 2020, or last year in 2024. And still haven't gotten that thing cut up. I think I may just pay a tree service because it's just such a sketchy. I've cut most of what I can get to, but it's just sketchy to get the rest of it off without a bucket truck. And here we are, tucked in on this part of the property. And in case you're wondering, there's our old little house on wheels, the 20-foot box. We use that for family and friends and people that maybe need a loaner travel trailer. But there it is. Come a long way in little less than a year from the 20-foot box. 20-foot box was good. Definitely served its purpose. But yeah, actually I had it all set up this weekend to run in case one of my buddies wanted to sleep in it, but I actually didn't use it, so I need to get it all put back away so it can sit. Kind of get the generator put away. But yeah, it's been a great weekend, and Murph loves it out here. He can run around without being on a leash. He likes walking the property, enjoys himself. So it's been a nice weekend. It's been fun. This is definitely one of the bennies of being able to have a motorhome, a house on wheels, traveling around, seeing your friends. But yeah, the rain has really filled up the old grease bucket there. So let's get this table cleaned up, and I'll get some breakfast going. Zentina already took off to work, and I'm pulling out this morning, heading out to back to Clerbrook Golf and RV, or RV and Golf Resort, my favorite place for fishing and the golf driving range. And can't check in till 12 noon, so got some time to kill. We're only about an hour and a half away. But the 8K generator ran great all weekend. And in Berkey here, got to get an oil change done on that here soon before heading out to Washington this next month. But yeah, again, great weekend. Let me get some breakfast going. Right, sketchiness is over. Well, we were at Dave's all weekend, and we stopped at Love's to get gas, get some diesel on the way back to Clerbrook RV and Golf Resort, and we are on empty. The low fuel level is on, so I'm not going to fill the tank because we just got to go up the road about an hour, but 45 minutes. But I can't sit here on empty, so we'll probably go in here and put $100 in and try to resolve this problem. Let's see what $100 gets me. $100 buys 26.25 gallons. Well, we made it to Clerbrook RV and Golf Resort, and I'm trying to play catch up to my guide taking me to my campsite. I believe we're going to 427, site 427. So when you come into Clerbrook, these guys basically guide you around on a little gator or a little golf cart, and I'm sure they're like, come on, hurry up, but I ain't hurrying up nowhere. 40 foot of motor home and 15 foot of trailer bouncing around over speed bumps. So anyway, we'll get over here and get set up, and then we'll check in with everybody once we're set up and looking at this camp. Looking a little small. All right, so we got in here to Clerbrook RV and Golf Resort, and when I first pulled up to the site the guy was putting me on, I was like, buddy, that is tight, that's a little too small. Let's take a look at it. So the site is right here. You can see the trailer, you can see the motorhome sitting out there. And he said, yeah, this is where they put you. So I said, well, I'll see what I can do to make it work. So, you know, we're inside the boundaries of utility pole to utility pole, which is all my area. So this section of grass here is actually still mine too. So I got to take the trailer off. I generally don't like to do that because then I'm putting the motorcycle in and out of the trailer on a peg leg, which means once I get the bike out, I'll just leave it out. Had to chalk the wheels, not a big deal. But then I've got a nice concrete pad here, and I do like that. And the motorhome leveled out real nice and easy. And from this point in the day on into the evening, we're gonna be on the shaded side here on the concrete pad. Don't even have to put the ground mats out. I just gotta sweep off the concrete pad, which is really sweet. But look at that. I mean, we're butted up right up to the golf course. The golf course is closed until October, so no golf balls hitting the motorhome. But look at the fishing potential. Just right out the door. Just walk right out the door and just come right on over here and just flip the old rubber worm. It's even got the highly fed, I'm sure fertilized the hell out of it, slime grass on top. But yeah, man, I mean, look at that. From right there to right here, right on the water. That water's warm probably. Well, we'll see what we can do, man. Come out here in the evening, and the water's really high. All this rain we've had, I mean, it is way up. And I think I see a gator way out there. The camera's not going to pick him up. But, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So hey, you know, you pull up to your site, you start getting all nervous. Man, it's too small, it's too tight, it ain't gonna work. You know, you just figure it out. You know, you figure it out in this lifestyle. You know, and now that I've got everything set up, I'm like, wow, you know, this is freaking gonna be a great spot. And once again, right on the water. You know, what a great view. Right in the shade. Nice concrete pad. So yep, I'm happy. And then Zentina can come right here with the Subaru. Be a little tight, but she can make it work. Come right up in here, pull up, park on the grass in front. Or she actually can even pull up on this side, because this is all ours too. So there's room for the car, room for all the stuff. So yep, I'm digging it.
Sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right, but I really know nothing about what you need me to say. Same every day, feelings and pain. Everyone said that I better do something. You are no good to me, but still.
That is why I love to come camp at Clerbrook. Dropping back in. Well, that's going to be it for this video. You know, obviously I've said it in the past, Clerbrook is my favorite place to come right now. You know, I have been able to get back into my hobby of fishing, and I've really enjoyed it. And I've actually started hitting golf balls, which I'm not a golfer, but I do enjoy swinging a club and smacking a ball down the grass, you know. So we'll hope to have a good time here. Keep my fingers crossed, nothing bad happens. You know, I'll put out another video in a few days. We'll enjoy ourselves cooking up some meat on the Blackstone, and hopefully not get run out of this fishing spot. You know, Clerbrook has a lot of water, and not all of it they want you fishing in, and unfortunately they stuck me right on a spot of the water that I don't really think they want anybody fishing. So I'll just come out right when the sun comes up, come out here and try to catch a fish, you know, and then get back in the motorhome and just enjoy myself. The areas where they say you can fish, it's like half a mile away, so I'd have to walk all the way down there, which I probably will. I'll probably start walking down there. It's healthy for me to get a little walk in the morning and the evening. But it's just too tempting to be sitting right here 25 yards from the water and not go out there and flip a worm for at least 10 minutes in the morning or something, you know. So I'm throwing all the fish back. I hope I don't make anybody upset. There are a lot of, you know, full-timers here that live in these little single-wide mobile homes, and I know that they've all probably reached a point in their life where they got nothing better to do than to tattletale on a guy just minding his own business and trying to catch a fish and enjoying himself. But we'll see. We'll try to avoid all that. I will be friendly with everybody and hopefully win everybody over and make everybody say, yeah, let's not mess with that guy. He's a nice guy. That's the idea anyway. Yeah, appreciate you guys watching the video, and we will see you in the next one.